KUAM's 93.9 FM. Catch the greatest hits of your lifetime from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s while you grub on a mouth-watering Subway foot-long sandwich or the tantalizing flavors you love from Chili's. Your lunchbox hour is brought to you by Subway and Chili's.
Check out KUAM Sports for buckets of the week every Friday on KUAM News, Primetime, and KUAM Digital, a weekly roundup of some of the greatest shots from hoopsters around Guam, featuring the best shots from buzzer beaters to jaw droppers, from ballers of all ages and leagues. We're serving up buckets on buckets. Buckets of the week brought to you by KFC. So good, so Guam.
Local Music Mashup. For the first 3 Thursdays of every month, sit back, relax, and vibe out as we showcase Guam's local talent through their video submissions. Tune in for Local Music Mashup on KUAM TV8 at 6:30 p.m. and TV11 at 7:30 p.m. Or catch it on KUAM digital platforms. You're not going to want to miss this.
Local Music Mashup, sponsored by Burger King. BK Your Way.
The KUAM Podcast Network is back and on demand, featuring a great variety of podcasts from our island and region, including culture, lifestyle, awareness, crime, politics, commentary, comedy, and entertainment. Available on most streaming platforms. The KUAM Podcast Network. Subscribe and listen now.
KUAM Communication is your home for star-studded entertainment from America's top networks. From specials, concerts, award shows, and can't-miss red carpet moments. It's all on KUAM TV8 and KUAM TV11. Check KUAM.com and our social media pages for showtimes and schedules. Network specials on KUAM Communications are brought to you locally by King's Restaurants, Ruby Tuesday Guam, and Docomo Pacific.
KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson, celebrating 25 years of commitment to Guam, Micronesia, and the CNMI. Cars Plus Hyundai, home of the Kona electric vehicle, an electric heart with an SUV soul. Test drive yours today at Cars Plus. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it, and King's Restaurant, serving your local breakfast, lunch, and dinner favorites for over 45 years.
Ahead on Primetime, a man involved in a Jigo crash on Monday has been identified. And this morning, a DOC detainee managed to escape the Mangilao facility briefly before being apprehended. And the Magahaga of Guam is looking to issue an executive order pardoning those convicted of misdemeanor marijuana crimes. These stories and more right here, right now on your news leader.
Hafa and good evening, everyone. I'm Hannah Devonzo, and thanks for tuning in to your news leader. Topping our newscast this evening, he was only behind bars for a couple of hours before escaping the quarantine facility at the Department of Corrections. Here's more.
Around 5:45 a.m. this morning, 22-year-old KD Arison checked into the Hagåtña detention facility for processing as a new confinee. He refused to take a COVID test and was transferred to the quarantine unit in Mangilao, and he wasn't there long. Around 8:25 a.m. on Wednesday, a passerby reported they had seen a person on the outer perimeter who appeared to be escaping the compound. We should note this is the second prisoner to escape from the Department of Corrections quarantine facility since November. In a previous interview with KUAM, spokesperson for the Department of Corrections, Major Anton Uggan, claimed they took the necessary measures to ensure the facility was secure following the November escape.
Earlier this year, we had the inmates that escaped. Was that fixed, patched up? I know you guys just finished these renovations.
That was from the COVID unit that was up there, and we put a fence around it, did some extra security measures.
Even with these extra measures, Arison still managed to escape. The Special Operations Response Team was then deployed to search and apprehend Arison, who was spotted around the American Medical Clinic in Mangilao. Island resident Sia Blessum was on her way to work when she witnessed officers searching for him.
Just got out of the car, bolted towards this bush, and there was already like 4 cops standing there, they're like looking in the bush, like what's going on, and everyone was were slowing down because there was like 5 cop cars, right? But everyone was just looking and they were just running towards the bush. So it was a little scary for sure. And just seeing like 5 or more cop cars on the street was scary for me.
Captain H.B. Price Elementary School, Antolon Middle School, and George Washington High School, out of precaution, locked down their campuses. The Guam Police Department gave the all clear and regular operations resumed after Arison was apprehended around 9:15 a.m. He was released to GPD for further investigation. In the meantime, DOC will be looking into how Arison was able to escape.
The driver in Monday's auto accident along Route 1 in Jigo has been identified as 24-year-old Castor Samuel. As KUAM reported, it was around 12:39 a.m. Monday when officers responded to a serious crash involving 2 vehicles. Samuel was transported to Guam Regional Medical City with CPR conducted en route and later died around 5 p.m. At this time, the cause of the crash has not been revealed. The investigation is ongoing. What appeared to be human bones were discovered along Chalan Tun Gregorio and Jigo this morning. While wanting to remain anonymous, KUAM interviewed the man who found the remains outside of his home.
Yeah, this morning I brought out the trash can, and on my way out I saw what looked to be a human bone on the ground. So I looked at it and it looks like a spine vertebrae. So I called the non-emergency police line. I let them know, so they brought out the guys here. They looked at it. They said, yeah, it is a human bone.
According to the man, his wife also found teeth in their backyard several weeks ago. They're unsure if the teeth are from human or animals, but hearing things around their property is not uncommon. The Criminal Investigation Division was on scene this morning. As we reported, it was in January of this year when human remains were also found in Chalampago, but have heard no updates from the Guam Police Department. And on Tuesday, in Magistrate Judge Jonathan Kwan's courtroom, 28-year-old Joseph Anthony Duenas pled not guilty to negligent homicide and child abuse in the death of his son, 5-year-old Jaden Joseph Duenas. As we reported, it was back in March of this year when Jaden was found unresponsive in a vehicle in front of the family's residence in Estumbo, Dededo. Jaden had become trapped due to broken handles and had continued to honk the car's horn. Officers from the Dededo precinct responded to the Estumbo fire station after Jaden was brought there. He was transported to GRMC and later pronounced dead. Court documents state Duenas allegedly told officers he smoked meth the night before and was knocked out the following day. Duenas denied the charges and waived his right to a speedy trial. His next court hearing date has not been set, but will be before Judge Alberto Tolentino. A package containing 121 grams of methamphetamine was intercepted after U.S. postal inspectors obtained a search warrant on Monday. The parcel, referred to as the Guerrero package in the court documents, was sent as priority mail and addressed to a P.O. box at the Hagåtña Post Office from Bloomington, California. And Governor Lilian Guerrero is considering an executive order to pardon all those convicted of misdemeanor marijuana crimes. She made the announcement in a video news release today with cannabis law sponsor Senator Clint Rigel. The governor said since marijuana has been decriminalized, her administration believes in second chances.
I am seriously looking and discussing with key stakeholders pardoning those individuals who have been convicted of misdemeanor or single crimes related to marijuana. Now that it is legal, I think we should go beyond that and allow these individuals to return back to livelihood and to return back to being a very productive member of our great island communities.
It was unjustified to make this substance illegal in the first place, so I think it's only right to restore justice, so to speak, and enable those who made those mistakes before to be able to seek a new life where they don't have to worry about applying for a job and having this on their record.
Governor Leon Guerrero signed the Cannabis Industry Act in 2019. A Cannabis Control Board established the rules and regulations for the licensing, cultivation, and sale of marijuana, which were revealed and approved by the Attorney General in February. They were transmitted to the legislature, which has 90 days to approve them. Senator Rigel says he has scheduled a public hearing on May 12. And over in the NMI, senators continue to debate the legitimacy of the Senate's impeachment rules in the trial of Governor Ralph Torres. After Tuesday's motion to dismiss, 2 lawmakers are taking action, one bringing the matter to Superior Court and the other to the Court of Public Opinion. Tomas Manglotnia reports.
If the House submitted their impeachment record correctly, I would have gotten 14 days to review those thousands and thousands of documents. I would have had to abide by the same set of rules that they failed to follow.
Those Senate trial rules continue to be at the center of the impeachment of the NMI's chief executive. After making the case on behalf of Governor Ralph Torres, Attorney Uggan fired back at Democrat-aligned lawmakers begging for a second chance for the House to have a prosecutor and its over 8,000 pages of evidence as part of the hearing.
So if we're talking about fairness is following the rules. Fairness is complying with the law.
There are as many questions as there are fingers pointing at each other from both sides of the aisle.
We lack due process. Due process is a requirement for legal matters to be resolved. It accords both parties to be notified of the hearing, providing both parties the opportunity to be heard, and assuring both parties to be treated fairly in an impartial tribunal. In this case, there's no due process according to the House impeachment prosecutors. None of them are present before us.
But the show must go on, and Senate President Jude Hofschneider is sticking to their playbook. But while those articles of impeachment make their way through the Senate trial and legal battles are waged in Superior Court, one lawmaker at the helm of the House investigation says they are ready to put the governor on trial in the Court of Public Opinion.
Yes, I have every intention of publishing the 8,000 pages through a drive, and perhaps maybe through public awareness around the islands.
Meanwhile, Senator Paul Manglotnia and resident Carmen Patricia De Leon Guerrero, who is Senator Edith De Leon Guerrero's sister, filed Tuesday a request to the courts for a temporary restraining order blocking the Senate from moving forward with its impeachment hearings and allowing for the House to participate in the trial. It comes ahead of Friday's special session where Republican senators are likely to dismiss the articles. Governor Torres provided comment through the Republican Party, backed by what they say were over 200 supporters outside of the legislature on Tuesday. He wrote in part, quote, "I was moved to tears because despite these distractions, our supporters did not cower to the political pressures. The opposite happened. It has yet to be seen what will happen now in the Senate amid several lawsuits and the pressure cooker of the looming general election." Tomas Manglotnia for KUAM News.
Still to come on your news later, a task force aimed at helping the island's most vulnerable met this morning. And a training chief with Navy Federal Fire is honored as Fire Instructor of the Year. These stories and more coming up next on KUAM Primetime.
Get up-to-the-minute news, plus access to alerts, streaming radio, promotions, and more on your mobile device by downloading the KUAM News mobile app, available at the App Store now.
Day. I'm the owner of Guam's largest tourist attraction group. The pandemic's been very tough for all of us, and particularly for my team members. So I'm really appreciative and grateful for the PUA assistance to our team members, and more recently, the SVOG federal grant that allowed us to reopen these facilities and re-employ everyone at a critical time when PUA ended. From myself and my team, on behalf of all of us, thank you for the federal funds that allowed us to reopen.
The federal fund you provide saved many jobs. Thank you so much.
We employ about 35 technicians for our shows. Thank you for the federal funds that kept us going.
Thank you for helping with the federal funds.
Thank you for the federal funds.
Thank you for helping to save our jobs.
Thank you for the federal funds.
This ad was paid for with official funds from the office of Congressman Michael F.Q. San Nicolas.
Here at Nimitz Towers, we're a large-scale rental complex. We have over 20 employees, and when the pandemic hit, our concerns were people not being able to work, loss of revenue and income, and luckily, due to PPP, we were able to keep all our employees employed, working. We were able to provide services, maintenance, and cleanliness for the building and the operation. Also, the rental assistance program helped us stay solvent during the pandemic, and helped us keep the attendance in place.
We're thankful for Congressman San Nicolas advocating for these funds on our behalf in Washington, D.C.
If you have any concerns about any federal issues, feel free to contact your congressman's office.
Thank you for the federal funds. Thank you for the federal funds. Thank you for the federal funds.
Thank you for the federal funds.
Thank you for the federal funds. Thank you for the federal funds.
Paid for with official funds from the office of Congressman Michael F.Q. San Nicolas.
Let us know what's up on our KUAM News WhatsApp tip line at 671-727-0094. Share information about what's happening in your town, on Guam or the CNMI, and what you want us to know. Reach us on WhatsApp at 671-727-0094.
It's a task force to help the island's Manumco from experiencing homelessness and poverty. The Senior Citizens Housing Task Force convened this morning virtually to discuss its goal of aiding to the island's elderly. Daniel Perez has the details.
These are the goals: providing housing for our Manumco within stable communities through the maintenance, renovation, and modification of existing homes, producing new housing that meets the needs of our Manumco while not detracting from existing neighborhoods, providing affordable and diverse housing to meet the needs of low and moderate income senior citizens.
Committee Chair on Senior Citizens, Senator Amanda Shelton, sharing the goals of what the Senior Citizens Housing Task Force hopes to accomplish. However, these objectives are not yet set in stone, as the governor and legislature still need to approve them for the task force to act on it. Other goals being considered are further detailed by the senator.
Providing housing appropriate to accommodate individuals with disabilities, the elderly, as well as healthy aging individuals for physical and mobility needs, providing the appropriate workforce development to ensure healthy and quality aging, and to establish health and safety requirement guidelines for our Manumco living in these housing facilities.
The group is also working on where its funding source will come from. Senator Shelton also announced that a public hearing on a bill will be taking place that goes hand in hand with the task force.
Along with Senator Tello Taidagui, we introduced bill number 259-36, which is a companion legislation to this task force to help us begin finding some resources, some money to pay for any of these facilities that we may plan for in the future.
Bill 259-36 will be publicly heard on Monday, May 2nd at 9 a.m. As for the goals for the task force, there is no clear date yet as to when they will be ratified. Daniel Perez reporting for KUAM News.
In the first time in 2 years, all public school students will no longer be required to wear face masks and social distance from their peers outdoors at all 41 Guam Department of Education campuses starting Wednesday. In a phone interview with KUAM News, GDOE Deputy Superintendent of Operations Erica Cruz explained that the island's largest school system is just following the governor's orders.
We're simply following the Executive Order 22-09 as well as Public Health 22-11 Amendment 2, which allows for all individuals to not have to use face mask outdoors, as well as the physical distancing.
GDOE noted that this is specifically for the outdoors only. Additionally, face masks will also not be mandated for GDOE's Interscholastic Sports Association or ISA outdoor competitions. Although the use of face coverings is optional outdoors, GDOE will continue to encourage wearing them as well as practicing social distancing for the safety of students, employees, and the community. Face masks and physical distancing mandates will continue to be implemented indoors at GDOE schools and for ISA games. Safety measures will continue to be implemented for GDOE, such as disinfection of rooms and surfaces, providing hand sanitizers, and frequently washing hands, among other measures outlined in the U.S. Center for Disease Control guidance. In this next story, he's a training chief who recently won Fire Instructor of the Year for the Navy. Now he moves on to compete against the DoD. Joe Nugent-Charfers reports.
For the past 25 years, the Navy Fire and Emergency Services Awards Program has recognized outstanding job performances of individuals in fire service, and recently, one of Navy Federal Fire's own, Mark Berry, was awarded Fire Instructor of the Year. While he admits he was in disbelief upon hearing he won, NBG Fire Chief Gifton Lawrence said Berry was a perfect fit for the award.
Chief Berry competed and won Navy-wide, so that's 11 Navy regions, more than 70 plus installations, and over 2,000 firefighters. So it's a tremendous honor to be considered Navy's best fire service instructor.
Berry, who originally came to Guam as a firefighter back in 2006, is currently the training chief.
It pretty much touches everything training, from developing the program to meet CNSC requirements that everybody needs to get, from EMS to hazmat, to working with the base for integrated drills.
Some of Berry's accomplishments, which the award highlights, include streamlining the Rookie Firefighter Academy, reducing the time frame from 6 months to 4 months, receiving a 100% pass rate for the candidates. And he's an adjunct instructor for the National Board on Fire Service Professional Qualifications via the island of Saipan, teaching numerous firefighter certification courses from promotion and fire academy curriculum. For Berry, it's a job he truly loves.
The best possible thing about being in training is actually leaving your thumbprint or some kind of print on the newer generation of firefighters. It's kind of like leaving a piece of yourself as the department grows and betters itself.
We're all excited that he won this award. This is truly a testament to the dedication of the craft that he loves so much, which is fire department training.
Reporting for KUAM News, I'm Jonagan Charfris.
The Guam Community College's Business and Visual Department held the Link Up Job Fair Wednesday in their multi-purpose auditorium. It's not your typical job fair where job seekers rush to employers set up with tables, posters, and infographics about the company. Instead, graduating students displayed what they have to offer to the company or potential employer, according to GCC instructor of visual communications, Jean Cepeda.
This is a great opportunity for GCC to show the local community what we have as far as our workforce, and to show our students that there's people looking for them. So they need to step out of their comfort zone and become part of our community too.
Raven Vitug, who is a double major in marketing and visual communications, hopes to graduate in May. She was one of the presenters hoping to score a marketing or content creating job.
In my booth, I have my portfolio here, which showcases my art and some photography I have done during my time at GCC, as well as some videos. So in my portfolio, I have some portrait photography, some family portraits. I'm really into this portraits.
Wow. And did you create that?
Yes, so at my studio, at the Expression Studio, we did a photo booth for the church, Santa Teresita. This is the order form for them. I hope you can see that I am a creative and a hard worker, and I am dependable.
Guam Temps Inc., Hyatt Regency Guam, Ignite Juice Bar, and some senators in the Guam legislature were some of the employers who showed up to the event. And stay tuned. Up next, Dave Delgado with your roundup of local sports, and still to come, your birthday shout-outs. You're watching KUAM.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa, you can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
If you really want to find out what you're made of, you can forget the personality tests
and social media quizzes. Because the only way you're ever gonna know is by heading into the big, wild, raging, so damn beautiful it hurts world and finding out for yourself. Were you born to follow a path, or were you born free? These are the things we thought about when we made the new Grand Cherokee. Made for what you're made of.
Mobile offers a new and convenient way to fuel your vehicle. Pay gas and go. No need to line up inside the store. Press preset. Enter whole dollar amount without decimals. Press loyalty ID and enter your mobile number or insert Smiles card. Insert and remove payment card or tap contactless credit card. Begin fueling. And don't forget to grab your receipt. Pay gas and go. It's that easy.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.
Donovan Tyson started powerlifting a year and a half ago as a way to lose weight. Now he's about to step onto the platform for the first time, representing Guam in Las Vegas.
To be honest, it's an honor to represent Guam. To me, it means everything. Guam is my home, and I'll forever represent Guam. Being able to be up there to represent Guam is truly humbling.
Tyson began his prep back in September with his coach. He trains 4 to 5 times a week and is looking to gain experience and inspire others to get healthy.
One of my first inspirations is Anthony Solis, as you know, as Big Tone. My coach, Grace the Queen Wit, and my family, my friends, they're the most inspirations to me. My coach has been giving me programs, and I've been following through with even with my meals. And each week, my coach will give me programs with squat, bench, and deadlift. Yeah, each time I will progress, overload, and numbers will increase.
Donovan's PRs in the gym include a 463-pound squat, 300-pound bench press, and 551-pound deadlift.
So for squat, I'm going to try to hit at least 455, 460. Bench, I'm going to try to at least get at least 290 to 300. And my deadlift, maybe 551, 565, around those numbers.
Lady Triton Super League basketball playoffs at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. Activate taking on Fuerza. Francine Velena with the assist from her sister Chris. Fuerza trailed 21-12 at halftime. Babs Kuykendall with the pull-up jumper. She finished the game with 8 points. Gia Peters scored 11 points for Activate in the third quarter as they led 35-26 heading into the fourth. Point guard Haley Benez with the pass to Shea Benez for the three at the top of the key. Fuerza made a run in the fourth and trailed 35-33 with 3:17 left on the clock. Crystal Pardilla put up 9 for Activate. Long 2 is all net. Angelique Dakinay hit for a team-high 13 points. Dakinay tied the game at 39 with 12.7 to play in the game. Fuerza took the lead 40-39 with 3.5 to play. Off the inbound, the game on the line, Francine Velena buries the step-back 3 for the game-winning shot as Activate came from behind for the win, 42-40.
KUAM Sports is brought to you by Docomo Pacific. Better together.
Unified Communications, UC, is the next step in a business phone system. Introducing Docomo Pacific UC, your business phone. Instant messaging, video, voicemail, fax, and more. All unified on one platform and delivered through the cloud. Merge your desk phone with your mobile device. Turn voice calls into video conference. UC reduces phone costs. UC boosts productivity. Work better together with Docomo Pacific UC.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
It's a final push to get Guam's own Jason J into the semifinals of NBC's American Song Contest. Have you voted yet? If not, there are 3 ways you can vote. Download the NBC app, visit NBC.com/ASCVote, or type in American Song Contest on TikTok, and on each platform you can vote 10 times. We here at KUAM want to congratulate Jason J on a stellar performance yesterday and for representing Guam. So let's all go and support him. And we wrap up the show with your birthday shout-outs. Here's Jason Solis.
Okay guys, happy April 20th birthday wishes to Glennon Rivera. Happy birthday to my love forever wife, Glennon. Feliz cumpleaños. That's a beautiful, beautiful shout out. Good job. Brittany Alibi, happy birthday mom. We love you so much and thank you for all you do for us. Riley Mangobang, happiest 6th birthday to our precious Riley. We love you and stay safe always. Your family is sending you all of their love. Also celebrating a birthday cake with 6 candles on it this year, Zenilyn Jane Sta Ana Lamato. Happy beautiful birthday to our dearest daughter. Her birthday wishes are to eat a strawberry flavored cake, have a unicorn birthday balloon, buy rainbow unicorn dresses, and have a pool and beach party. Guam, let's get together. Let's make Zenilyn's birthday. It's birthday number 6. Let's make each one of those birthday wishes happen. So, strawberry cake, unicorn birthday balloon, rainbow unicorn dresses, and have a pool, beach party. Let's get that done. Also, Linda Hernandez Avila, happy birthday, Mom and Mama. We love you so much, says your family. And a single belated birthday wish going out to Lori. Happy birthday cake emoji. Lori, from your families, we love you beyond the star emoji, stars. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. We hope you have a great day.
You can be a part of our Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by checking out KUAM.com. And that's our show. Thank you for watching, and please stay safe, Guam.